Welcome to my Just Jenny podcast. On today's episode, I have Yvette Nicole Brown with me. First of all, hi, Yvette.
Hi, Jenny.
I'm going to start with that.
Okay.
The first time I got to interview you at SiriusXM a while back, I fell in love with you because, you're ridiculously funny. You're an Emmy-nominated actress. I know you're talented, blah, blah, blah. But
Well,
right. But you have, I don't know, you're just to me, like a girl's girl. Like there's something incredibly cool and loyal about you. And it's clear from the moment you meet. It's just, and I don't know if you're like that with everybody or we just clicked, but you have this thing. And it's been really fun over the past couple of years watching you on Instagram and how you're doing your Instagram lives and connecting with your own community. And yeah, you're in community, hi Shirley. But it's really I find it fascinating that you give so much back to everyone who comes in contact with you. And is that just the who that you are, or is that something you've had to work on during your life to become that kind of open and engaging, I don't know, generous person?
first of all, that's really kind. And I was like, dang, she's going to start and get me in the ugly cry. I
We can only hope.
think it's the way my mother raised me.
Yeah.
I've always been taught that kindness matters. Like there's my little be kind sign behind me.
Mhm.
Um, I really do fully understand that everybody's going through something and life is hard for everyone. And I'm trying not to be something that makes things harder for people. So
Right.
every day I'm trying to do things and say things and be the kind of person that kind of lightens the load of other people. So it is something that I consciously do, but it's something that I think is innately in me. I've been this way my whole life.
And you've been through a lot in the past few years
Mhm,
between losing your mother. So you have the pandemic, then you
mhm,
lose your mother, then you're taking care of your father,
mhm.
which again, to me is just life and being a person. But you could hire someone to take care of your father if that was the who that you are, you know?
Yeah, no, I
Mhm.
need them with me.
Yeah.
I would have done the same for my mom if she ever needed the type of care that my dad needs. I don't like any of my things away from me. Like I have a hard time having a storage unit. Like I need
I
my
get
things
it.
with me, and my dad is one of my things. It's one of my
Yes.
people. I need
Of
my
course he
people
is.
under the same roof. So I don't understand the idea of some him being in a room that he doesn't know with people coming in he doesn't know, and I just pop by once a month or something to
Yeah.
give him some cream but potatoes. It's
Yeah.
just not who I am. I want
And
to.
you have been recognized by Alzheimer's and dementia foundations, right? There was recently, I think they were in the past 6 months or
Yeah,
so.
I
Yeah.
got an award from the Alzheimer's Association of California, which was a great honor. And it's funny, like I don't I don't think I'm doing anything worthy of an award. I think I'm just loving my dad,
Right.
and that's what we're called to do. So it's not unusual or special or award worthy. It's just you caring for someone who cared for me.
I think that goes back to the who that you are. I do.
Well,
No, I
I
get it. It does. I also am amazed at your output. I was when I was when I was going through your
I
Instagram.
love that you call it output.
I
It's just
do.
you
Well,
put
because yeah,
yeah.
it is output. Because I know it's projects, all your projects, but it is output. I mean, the fact that you are voicing characters on two different shows, then you have Actor Age, which is you on the screen. Then you have, which is March 4th at 8
March
PM.
4th.
Okay,
Yes,
and it's on
Bounce TV. Thank you,
right,
Jenny.
on Bounce TV. And
Yeah,
because 'cause I'm excited. By the way,
it's
you
gonna
with
be
Tisha
great, Jenny.
Campbell, yeah, and Kim
And
Whitley,
Kim Whitley. Jenny, you're gonna love it. I'm telling you, it's
yeah.
on the surface it may look like a black show, but I'm trying to tell America it's not a black show. And black actors on it for the most part, but it is a funny show and for everybody. I'm telling you, this show is really
Yeah.
funny.
Also, white people can like black shows.
For white people, yeah, but you gotta tell them that because
I know.
historically,
I
we
know.
black people have watched white people be everything our whole
Yeah.
lives, and somehow
Uh,
when it's more than two black people, they're like, well, I don't think that's a show for me. It's like, why not? It's people. People
I
would
yeah.
make it. It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't yeah, but
Yeah,
that's,
it is what it
I'm
is. We're not gonna
excited.
solve it today, Jenny. We're not gonna
We're
solve
not
it.
gonna solve it today, but
No,
and but I am excited because it just looks funny to me.
no,
I just know I'm gonna laugh, and that's all I want is to laugh.
yeah, it's
Right?
good.
And then
Yeah.
but I also love My Dad the Bounty Hunter on Netflix.
It's the actual launch day. Like I just put all my little tweets up and my
Yeah.
stuff on Instagram telling everybody to go watch it on Netflix. It is another great show. The animation on My Dad the Bounty Hunter is insane. You need to tune in and watch My Dad the Bounty Hunter just to see the
The animation.
afro
I
on the little
agree.
baby.
Yes,
The hair work
gorgeous.
and hair and water are the 2 hardest things to animate, I heard, and they made that baby's crown just shine.
Well, this is what I was gonna say about that, that as I'm watching it, I kept forgetting that it was animated. Do you know what I mean?
There you
Like,
go.
right? Because I was like,
Yeah.
"Wait, like, that Lisa?" Like, I
Mhm.
I kept
It's
getting
beautiful.
lost.
It's a beautiful,
Yeah.
beautifully drawn show.
Yeah,
A
I agree.
beautifully drawn show.
N
Absolutely.
So when you do so many different voices,
Mhm.
because then you have the thing on Apple TV Plus also.
Yes, Shape Island, which is this I love it. I'm just kinda thanks for plugging everything. Shape Island is on
What do
Apple
you mean
TV
you have
Plus.
75 projects? How could I not promote that?
This is the funny thing. Like everybody's like, you work all the time. No, this is all pandemic work that's finally coming out. Not at your age, but anything that's voiceover right now. I was in my closet with clothes crowding me, sweating like a pig doing voiceover two
Of
years ago, and
course.
it's all finally coming out. But Shape Island is this beautiful. It's a beautiful story about three shapes, a circle, a square, and a triangle, who live on an island, and they're three different types of beings, and they have to
Yeah.
learn how to coexist. And it's based on a bunch of books. There are shape books that came out. Mac and John created these great books, and this is the show that celebrates them. And I'm the narrator, so I get to narrate all their antics. And when I tell you that session was the best session, because it's the narrator's voice is supposed to be very soothing. And today on the
Mm,
island, triangle went around the corner and saw square. So you just kind of lean in and just like, it's just
yeah.
the best kind of voiceover work. I loved it.
Do you prefer voice work to on camera, or
Absolutely.
you do? No question.
Now, you couldn't even get the question out. You know
Right.
why? Because I don't have to do hair and makeup. I don't have to put a lash on. I don't have to wear Spanx. I can wear my pajamas. It is literally the
Dream gig.
roll out of bed and
Yeah.
go. And this is something, I'm not proud of this. And if you do voiceover, please don't judge me. And if you want to do voiceover, please don't be like me. I don't read the script till I get in the session, but it's worked so far. So thanks,
Yeah.
God. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I think it's the greatest gig. Like, I never
The
did it
best.
as like that, like you do it, but I think that is the best because it's like the best of everything. It's almost like what the internet brought us, but with video. Now we have video
Yes.
and audio, but like we all get to be in our own spaces. We have our
Yes.
own bathrooms, we have our
Yeah.
closets, we have our beds. Like
Mhm.
I don't need to leave my house if I can avoid it.
I try not to leave my house if
There
I can
you are.
afford
That's
it.
right. Yeah.
But
Well, that's
I got a bit of recluse in me though. I have
so
friends
do
that
I.
call me the brown recluse. So
But I appreciate that, it's
yeah,
better. I
yeah.
mean, I yeah, no, I like to be home, but that's I have to actually force myself. I leave for a manicure every week, and
Oh, I
then
don't even do that.
that's it, I do that. I get one well,
I
I don't have gel nails. I have, like,
Yeah,
rubber nails.
I'll leave for work, like, if I am forced, and it literally is forced. If I'm forced to go somewhere to work, I'll leave, and then because I don't go to grocery store anymore, I have food, my groceries delivered.
Of course,
I found
Instacart,
out Target delivers. I haven't been in a
everything.
Target in about 4 or 5 months, so I literally just have everything come to my front stoop.
Yeah, I mean, I would
Mhm.
work just for that. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like that I became used to that life in the pandemic, and I haven't let it
Yeah, I haven't
go.
changed since I really love it, and it's I know for extroverts it's horrible, but for introverts, this is my jam.
It's
It's my
me
jam.
too. I'm the same way. I don't need the party at all.
I don't either,
I'd like to
never.
watch the party from my bed on a
Yeah.
webcam. That might be
Somebody
creepy, but I
some
can yeah.
somebody asked me yesterday, they were like, "Do you ever have FOMO? Like, I noticed that you weren't out at any of the Grammy parties." I was like, "I have never had FOMO in my entire." Well, no, let me say this. Well, I don't know if this is even FOMO. Like, I saw Quinta Brunson posted a picture today of her with Big Bird on Sesame Street.
I saw that.
If it's something like that, I'm like, but that's not FOMO. That's not fear of missing out. No one invited me to Sesame Street. I'm
Correct.
trying to get the invite.
Yes, I hear
So
you.
that's a little different. That's more just regular envy. But FOMO is when you're looking at the party, like, oh, I wish I could be at the party. I've never wanted to be at a party in my life.
Yeah, I
Never.
think you have JOMO, the joy of missing out, which is what
Joy
I
of
have.
I have the joy of missing out. I
Yeah.
love it.
I'm grateful to that.